What is going on with LSU? I know that I'm a little bit late on this, but I still wanted to touch on it because if you were like me and watched their SEC tournament semifinal loss to South Carolina, then you probably share the sentiments of this person that I saw on X who quote tweeted and said, "Can y'all do story time on TikTok? Why were you all arguing?" And a lot of us are now starting to question the dynamic behind the scenes because it seems as though some stuff started to bubble over in this matchup. Let's break down what we saw. So early in the game, there was this moment between Amaya Joyner and Flau'jae. There were 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and Flau'jae wanted to get her shot off, but she struggled to do so because Joyner didn't set the screen. But it seems as though Amaya Joyner was upset with Flau'jae. And Flau'jae's like, set the screen. And then you had this moment much later in the game where they're in the huddle and they needed to get back on the floor. And the assistant coach is coming over and he's like, "Hey, we need to get on the floor." And Mikayla Williams shoves him and says, "Get off me." I don't know what's going on. And then you had Flau'jae who put the team on her back. She had 24 points coming off the bench, really keeping LSU in this matchup against her former team. However, Flau'jae Johnson only had 6 points in this matchup. And I bring that up because if you remember the last time LSU lost to South Carolina, Flau'jae's mom, who is also her manager, took to Facebook Live and said a lot about the loss to the Gamecocks. She even went on to say that South Carolina beat LSU, but they didn't beat Flau'jae Johnson. Take a listen.
Even in basketball, she is beating them on the floor. Y'all could go look at the stats. She beat every player on the floor that game. Let's keep it real. No South Carolina player is going before Flau'jae in the draft. And that's no disrespect. So South Carolina didn't beat Flau'jae. South Carolina beat LSU.
We know that the NCAA women's tournament is set to tip off next week. I've seen some predictions list LSU as high as a 2 seed in the UConn bracket. So whatever they're dealing with behind the scenes, they're going to have to figure it out and do it quickly. But for now, I want to get your thoughts on some of the things that we saw on the floor in their loss to South Carolina. Drop down in the comments and let me know.